bro, come over here, come over here. Check out my new shoes. They're the brand new one. Oh, that is so fire!
So this is Rocky Rakoon, and he's totally lost it. If you haven't been following the latest Rocky Rakoon drama, I am very thankful to you because this thing will make you mentally unstable. This YouTube short pretty much sums it all up. And you might be asking, what the frick is he doing? Honestly, I don't know, because before writing, I watched 3 to 4 shorts and now I am going towards a mental hospital. But before we dive into that, let's talk about who he is, or at least was, to keep this grind and digging going even deeper. A serious talk, my channel is not getting views and impressions because you guys are not supporting me. I request you to support me and watch the video till the end. I spent countless hours making this, and it's just depressing for me to see such bad results. Rocky Rakoon started off with one of those super catchy animation styles, and from there, he shifted into a non-binary lesbian queer skibidi toilet category, and now he's making content that's flipping kids around like they used to be with slime. Now, they're hooked on this new stuff. It's kinda weird. While he was on YouTube, he basically turned into a kids entertainment animator. Like he had his own platform, was in movies and all that. He even dropped a short that's now sitting at 57 million views on YouTube. Most of your favorite artists, like Drake, can't even pull that off. I specifically remember not being able to watch SpongeBob without catching at least one of his shorts, I guess. He was basically the face of Minilad at one point, and with all that publicity, he had to keep up a kid-friendly image. For my Minecraft players, the closest comparison would be Stampy Longhead with his upbeat, wholesome vibe. But somewhere along the way, Rocky realized he didn't want to be the favorite of a younger audience anymore. This leads us to the present, where Rocky and the kids are reinventing themselves and have adopted a edgy persona.
Wanna be my fake boyfriend? Surprise, bitch.
I mean, what the heck is he promoting? Is this even allowed on YouTube? I mean, I post legit content daily and YouTube is giving me reused content. Then how is he allowed? How is nobody afraid of that creepy clown? You can't even hear someone besides Rocky in that thing. I mean, how wild is it to show kids that kind of stuff? Seriously, it literally takes off someone's shoes so easily. Not gonna lie, if I was there, I probably would have raised my hand and slapped him in the face. You know what Andrew Tate would probably do? And I know I keep bringing up the digging, but it's just so strange. Like, look at this. I mean, a rock that doesn't do anything, that's exactly why you need to get out there and find a job. I mean, plumbing jobs have a bigger scope than this shit. And honestly, what even is this? Seriously, what's going on here, bro? Anyway, let's get back to the Rocky points. If you haven't caught on yet, this new Rocky we're seeing is clearly aimed at an audience that's at least 15 and up. Rocky got fed up with being viewed strictly as kids' entertainment. You know, like he was only for the 5 to 12 age group. Honestly, I can't blame him, just look at what his content was like back in 2021. I don't want to come off as hating, but I've honestly never encountered content for 12-year-olds that looked like this. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, I'm just pointing out that at that time, it seemed more concerning how straightforward and simple the animation was. I mean, it's somewhat relatable, just a tad. But now, is what he's putting out really appropriate? I mean, seriously, is this even allowed on YouTube for kids these days? The wildest part is that the kids attending these shows seem completely clueless about what to expect. They're just shocked every time something happens. For instance, when he's putting out his shorts or animations, presenting these kinds of ideas to kids is just not right. So here's my question, what's the core age group of his fan base? I can't imagine kids acting all grown up while watching and engaging with his shorts. Honestly, I've never heard anyone say, yo, check out that new Rocky Rakoon edit, so I'm really curious about who's tuning into his content. If kids are the main audience for his shorts and they're hooked on them, then he shouldn't be making this kind of content on YouTube and shift his focus to an 18 audience. But that doesn't erase the fact that he's been known as a kid's entertainer for so long. Thinking he can just flip a switch and that kids won't stick around is pretty wild. If you've built a kid's audience, then pushing that kind of content isn't the way to go, and they shouldn't become addicted to it. If the money isn't flowing the way he wants, he might just be making long-form content to keep kids engaged and hooked. That's just my take on it. Now, I really don't want to bring this up, but I'm just going to say it. Picture this, what if the roles were reversed? What if a grown man was up there, chugging a drink and waving around a hot dog, and then he points at a group of 5 to 12-year-olds and says, hey, 18 years old, little buddy, you're amazing. So glad you're here. I don't think it would play out the same way, you know what I mean? I bet security would have rushed the stage. I'm also relieved to see that the comments on this video recognize how anything against Rocky Rakoon. It just feels to me like this rebranding and shift he's making come off as inauthentic and more for show than anything else. Before, he was creating simple animations for his shorts, but now, what's the deal with him needing to show kids that kind of flashy content? I feel like he's trying to make ends meet, probably struggling to keep up financially, which is why he keeps putting out this kind of stuff over and over. I don't even listen to the music, but honestly, this isn't what I expect these days. I'm not even that mad, I'd probably just park my car on the roof at this point. The negativity online is just unreal. This isn't like JoJo Siwa, it's just an up version of JoJo Siwa, but as an animator. It blows my mind that people pull this kind of stuff after having a successful career and then just settle into something else. Let me take you back to 2021. Check out this first YouTube short he made on his channel. It's nice and straightforward. And that's mainly because kids like this are saying they got hooked and want the old Rocky Rakoon back. And this is probably the most relatable comment you'll find on his channel. People are missing his old animated shorts, no matter what. And that's the moment I realized Ryan's world, yeah, of course he's doing well. I'm already on that, but let's get back to Rocky Rakoon. So, this is his second short, and in it, he features a guy named Devon. Walk test, I have no idea who that is. But anyway, let's just watch this. And this represents the simplest form of animation, no weird ideas or anything harmful to kids. Anything that could be damaging or inappropriate for kids definitely won't fly on YouTube, which is probably why other creators with questionable content have lost their entire audiences. If I'm not mistaken, Rocky Rakoon might be headed in that direction too. But there's more to discuss here because Rocky isn't really producing new animated shorts. He's just putting together old ones to create longer videos. That's why you often see comments from leave those kinds of comments if they're hooked. Here's another comment I wanted to share with you. Earlier, you nailed it, but let's hope the internet fades away like it did back in the day. As each generation grows up, they're getting daily doses of content that they don't deserve. At least kids won't be targeted by these kinds of individuals. Now, for a serious part, my channel is not getting views and impressions. Maybe because you people are not watching my videos. Let me know what spooky stories you want me to produce. If it's trending, I'll cover it quickly and do my best for you. Thanks and see you in the next one.